Hello, you beautiful people. Hello, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Luce Stephenson, but you can call me Luce because we're all friends here. If you are new here, please don't forget to hit subscribe and give this video a thumbs up because it really helps out my channel, and turn that notification bell on because you won't miss any of my future videos. I'm uploading so much recently. Please make sure that notification bell is turned on because you won't miss any of them. I do upload normally on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays, but Halloween and Christmas is coming. It's going to be crazy. I'm going to be uploading absolutely loads. I'm really happy that we're doing the second review of the Game of Thrones and Revolution collection. If you haven't watched the other two videos, yesterday I did a full review on the other half of the collection, and the day before that I did a full reveal of the collection. So absolutely everything, apart from the sponge because I'm still missing that, but apart from that, absolutely everything, including all prices for UK, US and Australia as well. If you do try to use my discount code on Revolution's UK, US or Australian website, it is Luce20, so Luce 20. However, it has for some reason gone a bit funny today, so I've had a little chat with Revolution and they're reactivating it from midnight tomorrow for UK. US is still working, and when I checked Australia, that wasn't working either, so please let me know if it works for you. But apparently it's getting sorted from midnight tonight. So please wait before you order anything so you can get 20% off. You all know by now I don't make any money from the code, it just helps to save you money. But please use the code so that you can save yourself some pennies. Let's just get straight into it. So we have the shadow bombs left to try today. I just noticed my lighting was like really bright, don't know why. But anyways, like I was saying, we have the shadow bombs to try today. We of course have the palettes that everyone's been talking about. We have the dragon one and the winter one. And I do have the fire and the revolution, I'm hitting everything, ice palette, so we can actually compare them and see what they look like. So let's start with the Mother of Dragons palette. So this is what it looks like, and then this is the inside. I've had so many comments on my YouTube, on my Patreon group about this palette being similar to Revolution's fire palette. Personally, when I see them next to each other, I see a lot of differences with the two palettes. But I think what makes people think that they are practically the same is the fact that it has that red and yellow in here. But the fire one, which is this bottom one, this one has like more purple tones in it. It has literally that one like red, orange and yellow, and then the rest of it is like a couple of neutrals, but then the rest really is like purpley tones. Whereas the Game of Thrones one definitely just have more of like the red, orange and yellow tones and different versions of them, but it also has like this really dark, like sultry neutral side to it as well. So personally, I see like the bottom one as like red and yellow with purple, and the top one as like red, yellow and orange, but also with all these really dark, sultry, like neutral shades. I don't know if that makes any sense. I think if you weren't like obsessed with makeup, I don't think you would see that much of a difference. So I think to the normal person it probably made them think, oh, it's just exactly the same, but I don't know, I personally can see a lot of differences between the two palettes. Let me know what you think down below. Doesn't mean you have to go out and buy both, you can just buy whatever one you want or don't buy any. But yeah, I just thought I would show you them kind of like next to each other. I'll do it for the winter one whilst we're here as well. So obviously this is what the winter palette looks like. I personally would describe it as like a true blue palette, whereas I believe like the ice one, I would personally describe it, now that it's compared to the dragon one, I would say that it's actually a more like greeny, like sea foamy greeny kind of palette with a couple of pops of blue. And actually the top one, which is the Game of Thrones one, is actually more of a blue palette than the ice one. That makes any sense? I'm not even holding them straight. So that is the two there. So I do understand why there is some similarities, because obviously there is some colours that look very similar. This is obviously the ice palette, and then this is the Game of Thrones one. I just think there's quite a difference between the two. Is it just me? But I see the bottom one has more greens and this one has more blues. Yeah, let me know what you think. And obviously we have some like cool toned colours in here as well. But I feel like you could get a better blue look from this palette. And this one you get more of like a sea foamy green look, if that makes any sense. Like sea foamy with like a pop of blue. I don't know, please let me know what you think. Like I said, you don't have to buy both, you don't have to buy any, but I just thought I'd show you them up close so you can see the differences. So from yesterday's video, you know that I tried setting my P. Louise base with an eyeshadow. I had a comment on my video today saying that they would do it with like a powder, like when they're setting the face, there's like a light little bit of their powder on the eye to set it and not an eyeshadow. So I'm definitely going to try that in the future, but I also got a comment before that, so I'm going to try this one first, from Alex recommending to use the Super Base primer from Revolution. I really, really like this primer. I actually took it with me when I went to London to meet with my patrons. But I do agree that this is totally different to like the Revolution base. It's totally different to P. Louise. It has such a unique formula, and I feel like it doesn't crease as much on my hooded eyes, so I thought we could try this today instead. It's a lot like thinner consistency, which is why I think it works better. So obviously I'm going to be doing a sunset eye with this because come on, obviously. So I'm going to go in, oh my god I can't point, I'm going to go in with the shade Blood, which is this one here, with a Makeup Obsession brush, which just looks like this. I feel like this one is definitely like more of a sultry palette compared to, oh my wow, compared to that Fire. So I'm just packing that in the crease, that pigment. Wow, it just hit my hand. I'm going to pop some on the outer corner as well. So I've just packed that on, and I'm going to go, that was so easy to put on as well. I'm just going to go in with this brush where, I don't know where I got it from. It's got no branding on it, probably from eBay or something. I'm going to go in with this Rebellish shade here. I can't spit my words out. I'm going to put some of that on my brush, and I'm going to tap this right on the edge of that red, so like some of it's on the red, some of it's on my skin. I'm just going to use that to kind of blend, but I'm going to try and keep it quite tight to the red, and then we'll go in with the yellow to blend this out. I want to say as well, thank you so much for all of the love on the last 2 videos. The views have been like my most quickly viewed videos like for forever. Like it was top 1 and 2 performing videos. Honestly, absolutely gobsmacked. Just thank you so much, and hi and welcome if you're new, because I've had loads of lovely subscribers join from them 2 videos. And yeah, just thank you so much. Please stick around. I review Revolution all the time. But yeah, just thank you so much. I just absolutely blown away. So I'm gonna go in with a, oh my god, I'm dropping things. Gonna go in with a Morphe M514 brush, which looks like this. I'm gonna go in with the shade Persistence, which is this one here. Dare I say, I generally feel like I might prefer this palette over the Fire palette, because wow, this is just wow, unbelievable. So eyebrows getting involved. I'm just going to take this brush and blend out that orange shade. I'm sorry, but this look is stunning. I honestly think it's the easiest that I've blended like an eyeshadow in so long. Wow. Looking at the palette, I'm going to have to go in with this one, aren't I? The one that's really calling me obviously is this gold colour, because it's me, but I do feel like this will actually look, oh yeah, this will look the best for the eye look anyway. So I'm going to go in with this beautiful gold shade. What are you even called? Oh, it's called Queen. Oh, don't it makes me feel sad for the Queen. I just like to think that she's reunited with her husband now. She's done her duties long enough. She lived a good life. She was 96, like absolutely amazing. Yeah, I just think she's reunited with her husband and her dogs now. So, and then that is just what that one looks like. I think I'm going to go in with, obviously I've got that red in the outer corner, but I think I'm going to go in with like a darker one, because we do have these really, really deep vampy colours, which is so nice to see in a palette. So I'm going to go in with this shade here, which is the shade House Black Fire, and I'm going to pop that right in this outer corner just to add a little bit more depth. And I like it because when you look straight on you can see it, but it's not like obvious and really, really harsh for the actual like eye look itself. So for the inner corner, I wanted to go in with the shadow bombs to see whether, I don't know if they're going to be a bit too dark or wash, but we'll have a little look. So obviously in the shadow bomb set you get a matte black, and then you get a gold and a silver. So I'm thinking, could I put that gold in the inner corner like that? Probably should have used a brush, but hey ho, we move. Okay, that is really, really pretty. So I'm just going to take a brush just to make it a little bit more precise, because I've put it all over with my fingers. And then I'm going to pop some just under my brow bone as well, just so it's got a little something there. That's really cute. And obviously these are shadow bombs, so you can use them as eyeshadows. Now let's get icy, icy baby. So going in with the winter palette, which just looks like this. And we're going to start with this darker blue in the palette, which is called Winterfell. I'm going to use a Bluebell C6 brush, which is just like a flat packing on brush. And I'm going to pack that on the outer corner. I'm just going to lift it to get right in me little eyeball wrinkles. The pigment in these palettes, oh, honestly, so impressed. And somebody asked me to do a Forever Flawless, like I've got a drawer that's got all of my Forever Flawless palettes in, and somebody just asked me to do a video on that. So please let me know if you still want me to do that, if you're watching this video, because I'm off work next week, so I will obviously try and get as much filmed as I possibly can. And I'm going to take a Morphe M433 brush, which is like this, and we're going to go in with this blue here. And this one is called Hunter, and I'm basically going to use that to go around, same as what we've done this side basically, to go around the darker blue to start blending that out. So now that it's looking like this, I'm going to go in with this kind of fluffy brush here. And we're going to go in with the shade The North. Whoop, 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 up the north. If you don't know, I'm from the northeast of England. But yeah, I'm going to go in with North. I got way too excited for that. And I'm basically going to use this to blend out that medium shade of blue. And again, just doing the same thing and just going around the full eye and just blending that all out. Oh my god, I'm so excited to have a week off work. I can't wait to film loads of content for you and get loads of videos sorted. Oh, honestly, cannot wait. That has blended that out like an absolute dream. I'm going to go in just a little bit with the brushes, no extra product on, and go back through with the medium shade and then the darker blue, but it's not really needed. I'm just doing it because it's a habit. I'm honestly so impressed with the blue palette as well. Oh, I'm so happy, like so happy. I really like that base that I've used as well. Really, really, really happy. Really, really, really happy. So I'm going to go in with this shimmery blue here. This is the shade Motto. Oh my god, this is what it looks like. And then, wow. Okay, you need the Forever Flawless palette. If you can afford it and you want to treat yourself, wow. Wow. Somebody asked me as well whether the shimmers that are in, oh my god, I cannot get over this, whether the shimmers that are in the Forever Flawless palettes are the same as like the Clueless palette where it was like a putty shimmer. They're not. They're all like normal, really, really intense shimmers. Like, I'm sorry, but that is... It looks like I've cut the crease and I've literally applied it with my finger. It is stunning. I cannot get over that. Wow, what the fuck? I'm just going to go back in with a little bit of that Winterfell colour and just blend it all together. Oh my god. I think I prefer the blue. I can't believe this. I cannot believe my warm-toned heart is saying this. I am a fire sign. I should be loving this side, but I cannot get over that blue. Wow, can you see that? Gobsmacked, gobsmacked. So let's try a shadow bomb on this side. Obviously for the, I don't know if it's going to work for the inner corner because this is, I don't think I want to do it. I don't think I want to ruin it because I'm liking this so much. I think it's going to ruin it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm putting myself first. There is actually a colour that I can use in the palette as my inner corner colour, which is this one here, White Raven. So we'll use that one instead. So it's taken a Morphe M515 brush, which is like a little tiny pencil brush, which is really good for your inner corner, but also really good for your brow bone as well. So I'm just going to pop that White Raven shade in the inner corner like that. Okay, let me put on the rest of my face and I'll pop the same colours basically underneath my eyes as well, and I will show you the finished look. So I just popped some base products on and I'm going to put on the mascara, and I haven't put any eyeliner on this time on purpose so that we can actually see the mascara because I feel like the eyeliner hid how amazing this mascara is. Like, it is so good. That is one eye applied with mascara. I'm honestly so impressed. And then this is it with both eyes of the mascara on. Like I said, it's not voluminous at all. It's not going to give you volume. If that's what you like, you ain't going to like this. But if you want lengthening and curl the mascara, so good. So good. So we're going to go for the red matte bomb. I feel like it's going to go really nice with the fiery side. And there isn't really one that I'd be like, oh yeah, that's definitely like really good for the blue side. So I'm going to go for the red one instead. And then this is what the red matte bomb looks like. I actually prefer this to yesterday's colour. This is so much more opaque. Is that the right word? Well, yeah, opaque. Yeah, and I found it's drying down so much easier and so much quicker, and it was easy to apply. So yeah, So this is the finished look. I would love to know what you think down below. I am so impressed with the Forever Flawless palettes. Honestly, so impressed. You need to, if you can afford it and you want to treat yourself and you've been eyeing these up, oh my god, wait for my discount code to be activated again tomorrow and treat yourself, because these are just absolutely stunning. This blue, I can't get over it. I cannot get over it. It looks like I've cut my crease and I haven't. It's beautiful. Absolutely stunning. I would love to know which is your favourite side. Is it the dragon side or is it the winter side? I'd also love to know your thoughts on whether you think these are similar to the Fire and Ice palette, because I can see so many differences, but can other people? And I know like my friend Alex can, but can other people? Like people that aren't like stupidly, ridiculously obsessed with makeup like what we are. Is it so noticeable? Thank you so much for watching. I will hopefully see you in a video very, very soon. Don't forget to turn that notification bell so you don't miss any of my future videos and any of my bonus videos. Thank you so much for my patrons being so loving and supportive, and I'll hopefully see you in another video very, very soon. Love you so much. Thank you so much. Peace out.